And we're back with our Hallyujuku Talk segment. Once again, a couple weeks ago, I gave Petey kind of a assignment to watch a Korean pop show. I mean, a Korean pop show, a Korean drama series by the name of Air City. And if you ever want to follow along with us, we generally choose shows that are on Drama Fever. Sometimes they'll be on Crunchyroll. We'll let you know where you can usually watch them. They're usually somewhere that is streaming, so you can see them and kind of follow along and watch the shows with us. PD made it through a few of the first few episodes, but I'm going to give like kind of a quick rundown of what this show is all about. So Air City is a show that takes place in a Korean airport in Incheon, which I have actually been through. It's the international airport there in the Koreas, and it follows agents who work at the airport, and probably kind of the day-to-day stuff that goes on at the airport, but it's more about the drama, drug smuggling, stopping terrorist attacks and dangerous things and all kind of other stuff. It's action, thriller, melodrama, and I thought it was really good when I saw it umpteen years ago, because the show came out in 2007. It was on an NBC show, and apparently it's 16 episodes. For some reason, I remembered it being more, but it's not.
No.
So, Petey, why don't you kind of go through your experience of the first few episodes of this and let us know if you're excited for more.
So yeah, first impressions on the first couple of episodes, as you can kind of, I think it's a little obvious. It's two. Just finished the second episode. It's very interesting, kind of following through on these like characters. It definitely starts off with kind of a very dramatic entrance. You know, you see a murder right away. Someone get killed, stabbed. Right away, and that establishes kind of the plot for the first, I think, the beginning of the episode. I'm not sure how long that subplot continues for, but for the first couple of episodes, it kind of drives the plot forward, the ramifications on that murder and who's involved and whatnot. And it's definitely an interesting show. Hashtag interesting. God damn it. I really do use that word. I'm sorry, DJM. I'm sorry. I know you're trying. I think I need to get back to doing the fanny pack so that DJM can continue to beat that word out of me. Because, God damn it. But it's definitely a fascinating show, in the first episodes. You've got your lead. You've got your break rules to get the job done. Male dramatic action lead. You know, he don't care about the rules. He cares about the national safety. You know, you're gonna punch some people and you're gonna ruffle some feathers.
Get it stopped. Yeah. We're gonna stop this under any means necessary, even if I have to break rules to do it.
Yeah, and you got your no nonsense. Semi-robotic female lead.
She is a robot.
She's not much of an emotional person. And you see a couple of familiar faces. I think before they really kind of hit their stride. I think a couple of familiar faces. One of them is actually a regular on Gag Concert, and actually is a guy that manages a bunch of the gag men and gag women, as it were, on there in his agency. And it's kind of cool seeing him in just like this little bit role, which is weird. And one guy who's on the show, Angel Eyes, and I think a couple other things as well. So that's interesting. Yeah, I can see the action right away. A lot of, the punching and the kicking and the, fighting and the whatnot. I did, find some odd moments. I did. It was odd that the guy that was, faked his heart attack took like 3 pills to fake a heart attack to get, himself infiltrating the airport. Decides to escape by stink palming a nurse to death. I think they were supposed to have been snapped her neck or something.
Right.
But all he did was grab her head, turn it slightly to the left, and put his palm on her face. So it's like, I don't understand. Like, I think he just like here, smell this. Like, no. But that was fascinating. You get to see who I feel bad because I initially thought he was Daniel Henney, but David Lee McInnes is a fascinating role, who I've seen before, and I can't quite place where I've seen him. I keep forgetting. I think it was. Iris. He was in both Irises. Yeah, he was a major guy in Iris. So again, which is understandable, I think, because this does have those elements that remind me of Iris. I kept thinking of kind of those kind of action elements. It's not the same feel of a show, but kind of seeing a show with some action, a little bit of melodrama, and it did make me think of Iris. Also, seeing a show that was shot like before 2011 in Korean drama style, it always feels very similar, especially the fonts of the subtitles. It just kind of, it seems so old, yet it's only been like 7 years. It's only been like a few years ago. It's like weird. But I think overall first impressions was like, it's interesting and cool and action packed and fascinating. I'm still want to know how technology to make TVs look good in bright sunlight translate to weapons. But that's, I think, probably in episode 3 and on, and I will learn that. Maybe.
Yep. So now this goes to say, are you excited to watch more?
I guess I wouldn't say excited, but I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to kind of seeing more of kind of the more fun moments and more interesting kind of odd moments and the action moments, seeing how well they do, and they do a really good job kind of the story, and I want to see again why some of the whys and hows, so that's interesting. I'm intrigued. It has piqued my interest, and I am looking forward to seeing kind of how things develop. Of course, I know there's going to be a love story. And it's probably going to be hastily rushed together just because, they've only got 16 episodes, we had to develop a deep-seated love in 16 episodes somehow. This ain't Castle where they got 4 seasons of will they or won't they to tease you with. They've got to get it done now. But yeah, it'll be a fascinating thing to look forward to. But yeah. I think, do you have any more questions about,
I don't know. Like, I kind of initially liked the show, but like I said, it's one of those shows that I kind of watched in the early stages of me getting into Korean dramas and Korean TV and then all that kind of stuff. So I don't know if how I feel about it is exactly how I would feel once I kind of rushed through the show again, but also it was a show made in 2007, so
yeah,
we'll see how that kind of holds up overall once we both kind of get towards the end of it. But overall, I think it's a good show, and I think you'll like it, and I think I'll get on my second viewing of it.
It has its peculiarities, and it has its. I think there are a couple flaws here and there. I think once again the old trope of anybody in authority is immediately mentally challenged. Just because it's like how that guy he stink palmed the nurse to death. He pretended to be an airport employee. He snuck onto the tarmac and had to be chased down in a car. But you're gonna believe it when you say he's just an innocent Chinese tourist that was confused when he woke up in a hospital.
Yeah, wouldn't you? Isn't that how it works?
But you know, it's the plot holes aside. It's definitely going to be. I'm definitely looking forward to, at the very least, going to give fun moments, which is always, I think, that if nothing else, you can get from a drama, you know, a K-drama, is at least fun moments, regardless of the quality of the show. I think that's what I'm going to look forward to. But yeah, you can watch the show on Drama Fever and Crunchyroll, so follow along. We're going to, once we get through the show together to the end, we'll talk about it fully, you know, kind of give a good summation, and then we'll get to, we'll follow that up and choose our next show. I'll probably, I still got to figure out what catches my interest, because it'll be my turn, but we'll talk about that when that comes around. But yeah, that's the end of another fine episode of Hallyujuku. Kaz, what have you got going on in your neck of the woods?
The other day, I actually streamed something. I didn't get to talk while I was streaming, which was unfortunate because I didn't understand how all that worked doing it from the PlayStation 4. But I will figure that out because I've been playing the beta for Destiny, and I plan on doing that a lot more. And just seeing as it seems to work really well to stream from my PS4, I'm going to stream some more PS4 stuff until I get kind of the rest of the issue solved, where I can start streaming more stuff. And you can see me play games and do other stuff, and there are going to be some recorded video game playthroughs on my YouTube channel. So about.me/King Kaz for all of those types of things.
I do hope. I hope to get myself a PS4 as well, so I can help out a little bit. You know, play along and stream along with you, or at least, you know, kind of provide some support, as it were. But yeah, about.me/King Kaz for all his info. Petey Rave, about.me/Petey Rave, twitter.com/Petey Rave, you know, everywhere. I'm Petey Rave everywhere. Hallyujuku is the show. Follow the show at Hallyujuku, Hallyujuku.com or kpoppodcast.com, for easily sharing with your friends. iTunes, Stitcher, follow, share, subscribe, review, let us know how we're doing. We actually got a comment on our website. Go ahead, go comment on our website. Somebody random actually commented on one of our episodes. It was like, what? Somebody actually listened to something.
That might have been Goatherd.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Who's kind of the community manager for everything that like Curly does. I do. Like she's the new person who's kicking our asses to make sure that we actually get shit done.
Yes. Which is nice. And I thank her for that. But yeah, give us reviews. Let us know how we're doing.
She's even possibly setting up a fucking guest for us for the first time, which is usually supposed to be my job on most shows. But hey, I'll take all where I can get it.
I'm very receptive to that. But until next time, hasta los huevos.
See you fighting on your. I forgot the Chinese thing.
I don't want to say it because I'm not going to try.
Ni hao? No, that's hello, isn't it?
Yeah.
Goodbye! Bye! Bye! Oh, that was embarrassing. Chinese isn't my forte. I'm sorry. What do you want from me? I'm going to fuck it up sometimes.